Back in 2017, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 held its annual Days of Summer event, bringing with it one of the most sought-after camos in the game's entire history, Cherry Fizz. Catch? It was locked behind supply drops.
Pair of fucking pants!
Back then, I was 9 years old, I had just got my PS4 for Christmas, and was completely obsessed with Black Ops 3. While everyone else was maxing out their credit cards for the event and pulling supply drops hoping to get Cherry Fizz, I had missed my chance entirely. For years, the camo became one of those things I'd only ever see in old YouTube videos, screenshots, and showcase lobbies, a piece of Black Ops 3 history that I thought I've never owned. Fast forward to 2026, like any modern Call of Duty, you'll know that nostalgia is basically a gameplay mechanic at this point. Every few months, Activision digs through a vault, pulls out something from 2012 to 2018, and watches the entire community collectively point at their screens and go,
Yo, I remember that!
this time, they got me. Against all odds, Black Ops 7 has brought Cherry Fizz back for a limited time event. 9-year-old me would have lost his mind, but I've waited almost a decade for this camo, so I'm not going to pretend I'm above it. So I spent 4 days to finally satisfy 9-year-old me, and grinded for this camo. Friday, June 12th, I booted up PO7 after seeing videos about the camo being put in the game through the illicit cargo event. And I was intrigued. I had already collected Dark Ether in Cold War, so I was already familiar with the grind set. I decided to start with multiplayer, as I assumed would be one of the hardest modes to do. And boy, was I right. You have to unlock the primary camo of each weapon class before unlocking the master camo of each game mode, this one being Transgression. These challenges being, use an assault rifle to kill an enemy affected by your tactical or non-lethal score streak 50 times, get a kill with an SMG while or shortly after sliding, diving, or wall jumping 25 times, earn 10 double kill medals or better with shotguns, get 30 headshots with LMGs, get 3 kills without reloading 5 times with marksman rifles, get 15 objective kills with sniper rifles, with an akimbo attachment equipped, get 30 eliminations with pistols, get 5 kills or score streak destructions in a single match with launchers or special weapons, and get a kill with a heavy melee attack 5 times. Now, I had made the decision to record for this video very late, so I unfortunately do not have the actual footage, but theater mode, so I'm gonna glide over this section and just say this. Whoever decided it was a good idea to get kills affected by non-lethals, count your day. Zombies. Me and this game mode go way back to when I was 3 years old, but that's another story to talk about. Zombies maybe took the most time in matches out of all the game modes. Took about 2 days worth of time finishing in a Sunday morning. This mode's camos were Nuketown and Overgrowth. When I was working on multiplayer, I went into Zombies to level up a pistol for the akimbo attachment, and ended up completing both the Zombies pistol and shotgun challenges already. But all the challenges for Zombies were, get 750 eliminations with Pack-a-Punch level 3 assault rifles, get 1,000 eliminations with SMGs from the mystery box, use shotguns to eliminate 5 elite zombies, get 10 Carnage medals with LMGs, get 5 rapid critical kills 25 times with marksman rifles, get 300 eliminations with the sniper rifles equipped with the cryo freeze or napalm burst mod, get 300 critical kills with pistols, use launchers or special weapons to kill 10 enemies in 5 seconds 10 times, and get 50 consecutive kills without taking damage with melee weapons. I began by working with marksman rifles. I dropped myself into Ashes of the Damned with a pop of the wonderful Perkaholic.
Tastes like butter ass. That's a bold modern choice. And I ain't judging.
Fixing Tessie and driving throughout the map to put the Pack-a-Punch and Abomination head onto the truck, then I parked myself down by the lake on the southeast side of the map. This is my preferred spot for camo grinding, so I'm familiar with where I'm at. After some training, by round 18 I unlocked Nuketown on my marksman rifles. There we go. Okay. We have completed the marksman rifles. Afterwards, in the same match, I picked up an LMG from the box and completed that one too at round 25. I saved my game and went off that night. Day 2, I logged on the save and died the next round. After that, I started messing with melees to get the 50 kills required. This match, I tried melees again, failed and gave up, so I went with an assault rifle and did the usual. Got a ray gun, and by round 34, I finished assault rifles. The round right after, I also completed specials. Died and went to bed as it was 2 AM. At this point, I had 6 out of 9 challenges done. 69. The next day, I put more time in the melees, and I'll let this clip explain. I got it done, eventually, and after that, I realized I seriously forgot to hit record. Yeah. That happened, but it was done, so I'm happy. The last two things needed were snipers and SMGs, so I hopped into another game, bought a sniper off the wall, packed it, and put Cryo Freeze on it. I also pulled 2 SMGs out the box, which later proved to be the worst learning experience ever. After I finished the snipers, I swapped to my SMG and used the one I got first because it had a fast fire rate. As I went on, I noticed my challenge progress wasn't increasing. I brushed this off as a visual bug and played out the rest of the match. When I checked the progress afterwards, I realized that from the mystery box meant the most recent SMG from the mystery box. So, I played one last match. This time, I took Crate Power with me to save money for later Pack-a-Punches. And after a gruesome hour, I completed the zombies portion and unlocked Overgrowth. Oh, please tell me I got it. Yes! Oh my god, we did it! Oh, let's go. Finally. Endgame is BO7's extraction shooter mode, and if you've ever played MWZ from Modern Warfare 3, you'll already have a pretty good idea of what to expect. It's unlocked after making it through the interesting campaign. Since I'd never touched the mode before, I wasn't about to jump in by myself, so I brought along my brother and my best friend. Like multiplayer, instead of completely not recording, this time some of my recording corrupted and froze. So I'm gonna show what I can and tell the story from there. The Black Ops 3 camo for Endgame was royal, with the mastery camo being permafrost. These challenges included: get 300 eliminations with rare or higher rarity assault rifles, use SMGs to eliminate 200 zone 3 or higher enemies, get 100 point blank kills with shotguns, use LMGs to eliminate 25 special or elite enemies, with a 4 times or higher optic equipped, get 50 eliminations with marksman rifles, get 100 critical kills with snipers, use a pistol to eliminate 100 fear enemies, or zombies, use launchers or special weapons to eliminate 30 enemies in command centers, and get 100 eliminations with melee weapons while at a combat rating of 40 or higher. Going in completely blind, I figured I'd start with the shotgun challenge and learn the mode as I went. Not long after spawning in, we linked up with another squad and started running contracts together. Everything was going pretty smoothly, until I got my first introduction to a guild explosion. At the time, I had no idea how they worked, so it caught me completely off guard. After fighting for my life, I managed to get my hands on a legendary assault rifle, which worked out perfectly since I had to grind that challenge later. We exfilled and began another game. Though, after all of that, I was somehow still sitting at 95 out of 100 shotgun kills. Dropped into game 2 and finished the shotgun, so I grabbed the launcher in its place and picked up a marksman rifle with a 4x scope. I assumed this pattern would pretty much continue for the rest of the grind. It changed drastically once I went into deeper zones later. Cleared out a command center and finished marksman rifles. I grabbed a special weapon and cleared another command center, finished that, and took a pistol to clear out zombies while I exfilled. My brother leaves, and this is where I started working with my best friend Elijah. By this point, my combat rating was high enough that we could spend most of our time in the tier 2 zone instead of starting from scratch. Almost immediately, Elijah dragged me into tier 3 to take on a guild strike boss. Somehow, we pulled it off, and I walked away with a legendary SMG. Even better, I was able to turn my assault rifle into an exotic, knocking out 2 goals at once. Not satisfied with nearly getting me killed once, Elijah then convinced me to fight a Mega Abomination. Somehow we survived that too, and I was rewarded with an exotic marksman rifle. At the time, it seemed like an obvious upgrade, so I traded my exotic rifle for it, a decision that I would end up regretting later. I checked my progress and realized I was sitting at 284 out of 300 assault rifle kills. At that point, there were only 4 weapon challenges left, so the finish line was finally starting to come into view. For the sniper challenge, I brought in the rifle Elijah recommended. After using it for a bit, though, I just wasn't feeling it. Luckily, I found a beautiful Strider 300, and that thing felt so much better. Next up was the SMG challenge. I took one into the tier 4 zone to upgrade it to legendary, and while I was there, I found an assault rifle to finish off those last few AR kills. The only problem was, I didn't want to drop my exotic. So I traded the SMG for the assault rifle and ran around the area trying to get every kill I could. Elijah stood there for my return, but before I got back... Elijah, I swear to God, I just fucking finished that up.
Something's off here.
You're a fucking... He lost it. So, with that SMG gone, I had no choice but to jump into one last match. I rebuilt it from the start, upgraded it all the way to exotic, finished the final challenge, and called it an exfil. And just like that, Endgame had reached its end. That was fucking stupid. We all know what Warzone is, so I'm not going to waste your time explaining it. Now, I have a burning hatred for this mode, and after this grind, I can confidently say that it'll take nothing short of a miracle to get me to make another video on it. To save what little sanity we had left, we queued into Resurgence Casual. It let us avoid most of the sweats, and whatever species usually inhabits Warzone. Thankfully, the camo challenges still counted. These camos were War-Torn and Storm, and their challenges were: get 3 kills with an assault rifle without dying 3 times, get a kill with an SMG without taking damage 10 times, get kills while moving with shotguns, get 15 eliminations with ground loot LMGs, get 10 long shot kills with marksman rifles, kill 10 enemies while in the top 20 with sniper rifles, get a kill with a pistol shortly after switching to it 2 times, get 3 kills or enemy vehicle destructions with launchers or special weapons in a single match, and kill an enemy from behind with a melee weapon 2 times. The first match was really just a warm-up. I made some progress on the pistol, SMG, and assault rifle challenges while getting a feel for the game mode. We ended up fighting our way to a 6th place finish, which honestly wasn't a bad start. By game 2, things were moving a lot faster. I finished assault rifles and pistols, knocked out a big chunk of the sniper challenge, and somehow made it all the way to 2nd place. Unfortunately, having the low ground in the final circle isn't exactly a winning strategy. Game 3 was memorable. I also managed to finish the SMGs that match. Game 4 was definitely a great leap forward, wrapping up the sniper, LMG, and shotgun challenges all in one match. By game 5, Elijah was getting absolutely folded.
Damn, he's whooping your ass!
So I used that opportunity to finish the melee challenge and finish the launcher challenge later in the match. That left just one weapon class standing between me and Cherry Fizz: marksman rifles. Then I realized something. The stats weren't limited to Black Ops 7 weapons, so I pulled out the Modern Warfare 3 Kar 98K instead. We spent the next few matches perched on rooftops, picking off enemies from a distance and slowly chipping away at the remaining long shots. Eventually, it all came down to the final few kills. One last long shot, the last challenge, and just like that,
I did it! Oh my god, I did it! Oh. 3 days, I don't know. Elijah, I did it. It's over.
9-year-old me would have been proud. To top it all off, we even won the match. And with that victory, Cherry Fizz was finally mine. And that's about all I have to give. I know the event was like a month ago and probably everyone's done this already, but I've had this, since then, and I've wanted to, get back into making videos. I'm sorry it took so long. I had a bunch of other stuff going on, like work and all that, but it's finally here and I'm proud of myself. I've always wanted to make content, even if it's short form or long form. This is a good step to actually becoming what I long to be. Thank you for your support throughout the whole video, getting through it. A question I like to ask is, what made it keep you going through the entire thing? What was interesting to you? What was entertaining? So I can take that feedback and make it into other videos. I look forward to the future of this channel, and I hope I can get to a point where I can make this more often. Stay tuned for when I play all the Treyarch titles on veteran difficulty. Will all be streamed on Twitch, by the way. Once again, thank you, and I'll see you later.
What happened?